Fox Rowdies, it's time to get up on your feet. Let's meet your West Texas A&M University Lady Buffs. Here's your Town Square Villages lineup. Wearing number 1, freshman middle, 6'3" from Rogers, Arkansas, Emily Harris. Wearing number 2, the junior outside, 5'10", from Orland Park, Illinois, Julia Purcell. Wearing number 3, freshman outside defensive specialist, she's 5'9", from Denver, Colorado, Kendra Cerrone. Number 4, the senior outside, 5'11", from Amarillo, Mike Montgomery. Wearing number 5, an outside hitter, a freshman at 6 feet, from Fort Smith, Arkansas, Chloe Fitzgerald. Wearing number 6, starting sophomore, center right side, 5'8", from Gilbert, Arizona, Abby Emery. Wearing number 9, a freshman outside, she's 5'9", from Canyon, Blake Nestor. The starting sophomore, junior center, right side hitter at 5'9", the junior wearing number 10, from Portland, Oregon, Selena Batiste. Wearing number 11, junior outside, starting at 5'9", from Grapevine, Taylor Crush Grass. Number 12, she starts on the back row, the sophomore libero at 5'2", from Hereford, Chandler Vogel. Wearing number 13, in the middle at 6'1", a sophomore from Houston, Gia Pettis. Number 15, senior right side, 5'10", from Mobini, Laramie Lancaster. Number 16, just freshman centers, 5'6", from Missouri City, Texas, Eris Ramsey. Number 17, starting in the middle at 5'11", a junior from Fort Worth, Lindsay Smith. Number 18, she starts in the middle as a sophomore, 6 feet, from Richmond, Destiny Jones. Number 20, sophomore right side, 5'9", from Rockwall, Creed Lespierre. Number 21, freshman outside hitter, 5'10", from Flower Mound, Sydney Johnson. Number 23, a starting freshman defensive specialist at 5'6", from Pearland, Megan Kiesler. Your Lady Buffs are coached by Jason Scroach, assisted by Casey Schuler, and Camille Cam Jam Jones.
A&M, that number has to come up for WT if they want to pull out a set number 2 victory and put themselves tied with A&M Kingsville here in this match. First serve goes to Texas A&M Kingsville here in set number 2 as the Javelinas looking to make it 8 wins in the Lone Star Conference. And we're going to get you those Lone Star Conference standings in just a bit as this set number 2 goes on. Serving will be Emily North, the freshman, and North, who was the setter of the year in District 10 5A last year at Red Oak High School, ready to get things going here in set number 2. Great first sequence for West Texas A&M. A perfect pass by Megan Kiesler into system, and Gabby Emery, the secondary setter, with the perfect set to Selena Batiste, who also swings from the right side. And first points for West Texas A&M. Looking for the deep corner was Hutchison. And it's been great hustle by A&M Kingsville this entire game. Now an offensive chance as blocked back was the Javelinas. Destiny Jones with the solo. And now WT with 2 points here in set number 2. On the slide, if Brabham swinging, it's probably going down. Comes in today now with 7 kills on 12 swings. And Brabham, as we talked about at the top, last year all Lone Star Conference first team and potentially on her way to an All-American nod this season. Batiste with both kills here in set number 2 for West Texas A&M. Now Julia Borgel back in for WT. And again, another strong swing by Texas A&M Kingsville as they have been able to get whatever they want. Athletically, they are going over the block of West Texas A&M, and therefore WT, despite setting up, hasn't really troubled Texas A&M Kingsville all day. Kress understands the block's set up and puts it off the block to the left side, point to West Texas A&M. Taylor Kress coming into this season had to step up her game offensively, and she's done just that. As she continues to be a top 10 player in the Lone Star Conference in offense, as Talicia Morris with another strong swing. When she gets a hold of the ball, it's coming with some pace. So now, coming in for the first time is Mia Soto. And coming together was Kress and Batiste off the block. All tied up at 4 between West Texas A&M and Texas A&M Kingsville. The Javelinas currently lead this match 1-0. As Johnson goes cross court for the kill. What I'm seeing from Texas A&M Kingsville is they do a very good job of just keeping the ball in the air. And so on that prior possession before Sydney Johnson had the kill, Brabham with a bump and then another fist bump, as that's a service ace by Chandler Vogel. But for Texas A&M Kingsville, do a very good job of keeping the ball in play, which then allows for them to get the ball over and utilize that block on defense. Smith with a great a great swing there. As now the largest lead of the game for West Texas A&M, it's 3, 7-4 for the Lady Buffs. Johnson taps her chest as to say, my bad. Knew where she should have gone, but missed it. And so now Lauren Washington to serve, the junior from Pflugerville, Texas, transfer from Tyler Junior College. And she also plays beach volleyball for Texas A&M Kingsville. Ball stays in play somehow. But the ball's going to go down for Texas A&M Kingsville. Still such a smooth shot by Sydney Johnson to be able to bump it diagonally and get it over the net just to give her team a chance. Cross court set. Johnson into the block once again. And Johnson, who likes to go cross court down the line. And once she institutes that into her game, she's going to be an offensive problem. You heard it here first, as Johnson was one of the players that Coach and Coach Shingler really were looking forward to seeing this season, as Brabham trying to fool West Texas A&M doesn't get it over the tape. But for Johnson, can jump 10-7 and really elevates her game can really elevate her game if she can start going down the line. 4 touches for West Texas A&M on that sequence. And so it's Texas A&M Kingsville. Swinging now is Talicia Morris, the transfer from Coffeyville Community College. Right into the chest of Morris was the swing by Batiste. And now another offensive chance for WT. Smith had it blocked back, but a kick by Johnson allows for WT to keep playing. Good dig there by Vogel. But Johnson, too far off the net, couldn't get to her fabled cross-court shot. So Morris to serve once again, the 2017 National Junior College National Champion at Coffeyville Community College. And she was an all-conference both years she played. As Lindsey Smith with the block. So Kiesler returns to the game for West Texas A&M. And a chance there for Kaylee Estrada, but pushed long was the set attempt. But imagine having Madison Brabham be your secondary setter and lead the conference in kills. Coverage there by Taylor Kress. This is Batiste. Smacked back. WT still with the slight 2-point lead here in set number 2. Texas A&M Kingsville won set number 1, 25-21. And that is a misplay by West Texas A&M. All tied at 11 now as Brabham gifted a kill right there as the ball went right through Megan Kiesler's arms. And so serving once again, Emily North. Good dig there on the back set. Batiste scores the point for West Texas. So as we saw in the first set, the energy was on the side of A&M Kingsville. Still seem to have this momentum despite being down, as it's been weary times for West Texas A&M here in this match. WT yet to have a run. We saw a couple of runs yesterday as Batiste with the finesse puts it down. But yesterday in set number 2 and set number 3, 2 different 7-0 scoring runs for West Texas A&M helped defeat St. Mary's in an hour and 20 or so minutes. This is going to be much different as Batiste tries to go long. So now serving is Haley Hutchison, the senior from Georgetown, Texas, and is second on this team in points at 2.59 per game. Also does her dirty work at the net as she's 6th in the conference in blocks. North sets up Brabham, and you know how she's coming. Another kill, just one away from double digits here in set number 2. Batiste tries to go down the line, and the ball's going to go down. Melanie Castile second on this team in kills per set, and that's going to force a timeout for head coach Jason Skoch. So WT, who led by as many as 3 here in this second set, now down by the 1 point. Enough has been seen by Coach Skoch as he's used 3 timeouts here in this game. Very rarely is he using timeouts at home, but has to use another one here. His team falling behind by just the 1 point. We'll be back for more of the second set on the West Texas Sport Network. Don't go anywhere. We're back inside the box. West Texas A&M, after leading by as many as 3 points here in set number 2, are down by 1 point to Texas A&M Kingsville, trying to come in and defeat West Texas for just the 6th time all-time in the series. Right now serving is Emily North. A short serve. Destiny Jones scores it off the block. Jones, 17 kills yesterday on 20 swings. The sophomore hit 800 for the game. Now Batiste to serve once again for West Texas A&M. Brabham has it blocked back, as now Hutchison pushes it over. Taylor Kress stuffed at the net. The tandem of Madison Brabham and Kaylee Estrada. So Kress has struggled here today, as for Taylor Kress, just 2 kills on 12 swings, also has 2 attack errors, as that ball's pushed right into the air. Kress trying to get going, but at the top of the net, the joust, Destiny Jones wins it. All tied up at 15 between West Texas A&M and Texas A&M Kingsville, as this game extremely important in the Lone Star Conference, and Taylor Kress with the perfectly placed serve moves the scoreline to 16-15. But Texas A&M Kingsville right back at the Lady Buffs, with Madison Brabham now with 10 kills on the day. Last time these two teams faced off in that 5-set thriller, Brabham had 19 total kills. Petties is blocked on the slide. This team 10th in the nation in total blocks. Come in now with 6 here on the day. Almost another stuff block. This is Johnson once again, trying to go to the deep corner on the roll, but it's a point for the Javelinas. So now the largest lead of this set, number 2 for Texas A&M Kingsville. It's 2 points, but it's a lead nonetheless, as West Texas down here in this match. Jones blocked back. A&M Kingsville now starting to rumble here in set number 2. Madison Brabham to serve once again. Batiste sets Johnson. Ball still in play, and that scrappy play continues for A&M Kingsville. Another set of Johnson. And now Soto, her first swing, and it falls. 4-point lead for A&M Kingsville. Timeout, Lady Buffs. As WT had control of this set number two, but have lost it here. As for WT, trying not to lose to A&M Kingsville for just the 6th time all-time here in Canyon, and are down by 4 points, a similar space as they were down by 5+ for a large portion of set number 1. And things falling apart for WT here in set number 2. With this time, gives us a chance to look around the Heartland Conference in soccer as West Texas A&M trying to finish off its season strong out in East New Mexico and potentially earn the number 1 overall seed in the Heartland Conference tournament. They lead 2-0 on top of East New Mexico after 2 first-half goals, one by Stefan Angelic and the second by Michael Garcia. For Angelic, his 2nd goal of the season. For Garcia, his 3rd. But West Texas A&M led 2-0 on top of East New Mexico when the Greyhounds came to Canyon, and the Greyhounds eked out a 2-2 tie. And so nothing set in stone just yet down in Portales, but West Texas A&M likes where it's at, as it can be no worse than 2nd in the Heartland Conference after the win against UT Permian Basin. But now back to volleyball as Madison Brabham serves once again. Kendra Cerrone entered into the lineup as the point goes to West Texas A&M. For Cerrone, just a freshman, but here in a big spot now. Talked to her yesterday. Coach said she played very well over the course of this week, and so had to be put into this situation. Soto with the swing, a dig by Vogel. This is Johnson off the block. Cerrone outruns the ball, and now the Javelinas with a 4-point lead once again. Emily North returns to the lineup. And check that, that's Haley Hutchison who returns for Texas A&M Kingsville. And WT with another error. And it's 16 attack errors for West Texas A&M to 19 kills. And that is not a scoreline you want to hear if you're the West Texas A&M faithful. A service ace for A&M Kingsville, and now just 2 points away from a set 2 victory. 6-point lead now for A&M Kingsville, as that is out. With A&M Kingsville on a 6-1 scoring run to push out this lead. Emery with the serve, almost a service ace. This is an overpass and a kill by Lindsey Smith. One step at a time, the mantra for WT right now. And a bullet off the arm of Talicia Morris. And now set point, looking to go up 2-0 are the Javelinas. On the slide, the ball's bumped back over. Emery sets up Smith and a chance to end it, but Washington just has to bump it over herself. Double touch by West Texas A&M, and that's how set number 2 comes to a close. The Lady Buffs down 2-0 here at home. West Texas A&M has lost just 5 games at home over the course of the last 2 seasons, and now in danger of dropping a 6th to Texas A&M Kingsville. We'll be back for more on the West Texas Sport Network. Don't go anywhere.